Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 2 series and a fault code regarding the tank vent line inlet port 2. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 2 series with a check engine light on with the fault code micro leak detected smaller than 0.5 millimeters. So this is just one of the possibilities that you can have whenever you're dealing with this fault. You would essentially want to get it tested properly and check to see if you actually do have a micro leak in the system. But this is a very common issue for this engine. So if you go to test your system and you see that, the system's tight and there's no leaks, nothing that's showing any signs of leak that would cause a micro leak, you want to come over here and take a look at this sensor right here. This is the pressure sensor for the vent line on the tank venting system. So first, let's unplug the connector for the pressure sensor. Just get this out of the way here. I'm gonna go underneath it on the back side to release it. That's because it's easier. Okay, now there's 2 little holes here, and these are the locks. To remove it, this needs to turn clockwise like this, and you need to push in on these little locks at the same time. See this here? These 2 little holes. You push down on them to unlock the tab, and at the same time you're gonna turn. Now it's gonna be hard to do both of them at the same time, so in this position it'll kind of hold itself, this one. Once I turned it a little bit, you can come over to the next one, push down, and then release it. Now once you get this removed, a lot of times what you'll find under here is rust. There you go, just like that. So you see rust build up around the sensor, and this obviously is not good for it. It can mess with how the sensor reads, and you can get that fault where you have a micro leak detected. So the fix is just basically to replace it. You can't get the sensor by itself. It needs to be bought with the vent line. This is the part number for the vent line, and this is what it looks like. So you get a new sensor and the new lines here, and you're essentially just going to unplug from here, unplug from down there, plug it back in, plug it in here, and that's it. And then just erase the code, drive it around for a bit, and just check to make sure the fault doesn't come back. On the inside here, you could even see rust all the way inside the bore. Just to get to the connector, the vent line connecting point down there, it'll be a lot easier if the airbox isn't in the way. So we're just going to get these out of the way real quick, just so we can access that over there. We'll unplug the connector here for the mass airflow sensor. You have a 7mm clamp here, a 10mm here, and 2 10mm nuts. There's a little locking tab right here. You push in on it in order to release it, so you can get the snorkel out of the way. And now this power cable will just lift up, but it's kind of hard on there, so if you come in here with the flathead just to pry it up, a little easier. Just like that. And then it's got 2 grommets in the back, nothing in the front here, so you're gonna have to give it a tug, one here on the left, one here on the right. There's one, and 2, and then from here we just twist this a little bit, break it loose. So these locking tabs here, you can either pinch on both sides to get them to unlock, but it is kind of hard. Sometimes it hurts your fingers just doing that. So if you come in with some pliers, you can squeeze in on both sides to unlock it, and then slowly just bring it up. On this side here, it's just gonna be the same thing. I'm just gonna clamp down on both sides to unlock the tabs. I'll just put it out. There we go. Okay, so now the line is off. Bring in the new one. Push it in until it snaps in. Support on the back side of the hose, because if you keep pushing you might break something, so you want to keep support on the back. Don't try to pinch both sides with the pliers to get it to go in. There's no need for that. It's just going to be a tight fit and it might be hard to push it in. Side over here on the tank vent line, and you're going to push down, both sides locked in. Bring in the connector back up, lock and lock, and that's pretty much it. Reinstall the airbox. You want to start with the intake tube first. Once that's in, then you want to look underneath right here. Line up the two grommets. Push down. Install the cable for the power line. Bring the snorkel back in. Alright, so that's pretty much it. From there, you just go out and erase the fault code, and then just test drive the vehicle, check to make sure the fault doesn't come back. If it does, you may need further diagnosing, but this is just one item that does get overlooked and may be difficult to notice or to find or to even know to look for this. So if you liked the video, if you learned something, if I helped you save some money, consider subscribing to the channel. Click right here in the top left corner for more videos on the 2 series. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.